What's up, y'all? It's D&B
ENT,
ENT.
your boy B.
I'm about to react to a video. This is 5 scariest deep sea diver footage caught on camera. Scary like how?
What? There's so many scary things in the sea, man. Ah, man.
But the thumbnail is this creepy lady, so.
Deep sea diving? I don't know what's in the deep sea. It's just black and it's scary and it's unknown.
It's not unknown. Deep sea divers figure out what's down there. That's what I'm saying. Scary like how? What you gonna
I feel like you go down there, you gonna find some crazy monster you ain't never seen. It's gonna swallow you whole. You dead.
In the thumbnail, there's a creepy looking lady, so I don't know which somebody probably like dumped her body or something. I don't know. But
man, you gonna find dead bodies.
Probably. But let's see what they found. Let's watch.
Let's go. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as...
I have made a video on this subject about a year ago, which seemed to get a lot of attention, and I really enjoyed making it. So I've decided to make a part 2. It's taken me a while to make a part 2, as I wanted to get the best clips possible, and avoid ones that are obvious fakes. So here are the 5 scariest deep sea diver footage caught on camera. I hope you will enjoy.
I hope you will enjoy it.
The gun? Is that scary?
This video comes from a YouTuber with 2.2 million subscribers. He is about to dive into a river for the first time in a couple of months to see what he can find in extremely cold water. Over the course of the video, he finds various different items, such as fishing hooks, old cups, and a tennis ball. However, the one particularly odd thing he discovers is a rusty old pistol, which he suspects is a murder weapon. So he calls the cops, who say they can't get fingerprint evidence from it, but they will run a serial number on it to see what information they can find out.
That gun.
Overall, this 10-minute video is pretty crazy, and is definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, that might be a murder weapon.
I'm sure that is a murder weapon. Why would it be in the river, you know? Somebody killed somebody with it, blah, 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 threw it in the river. Cannonball underwater.
This video is filmed by a channel with 754,000 subscribers, and shows the diver scouring the ocean floor when he suddenly comes across a mysterious object. After more observation, it appears he has found an unexploded cannonball, which he then proceeds to hit against the ground. You might think that a cannonball that's been in the ocean that long won't explode, but you'd be wrong. There's a story of 2 men in the Air Force in the 80s who were stationed in South Carolina, and one of their mates brought a 6-pound cannonball he found embedded in a riverbed, which they proceeded to throw across the room at each other. They later took it into an EOD yard, who fired a squib into it, which resulted in the cannonball exploding with great force.
Dang.
If one of the men had dropped a cannon, it would more than likely have resulted in their death. So in my opinion, the guy in this video is extremely lucky to not have been at least seriously injured.
Right? Número 3. Underwater earthquake.
This video was filmed in Batangas, which is a province of the Philippines. The video appears to be relatively normal. However, suddenly, whilst the divers are deep underwater, and almost at the ocean floor, an earthquake begins, aggressively shaking the ground below them. This must have been a pretty terrifying ordeal.
Man. I'm trying to see it. Oh, I can see it moving.
Yeah, that is scary. I will swim to the surface, okay?
Right? I'll be like, huh?
Making that noise?
Uh-huh.
Great white shark.
The video we can see here shows a man diving in the Gulf of Mexico on his last day of the dive. He was in roughly 93 feet of water, which is approximately 28 meters. He then encounters a great white shark. The shark continues to retreat and return for a while, as if trying to suss the man out. However, the diver has his spear gun in hand and pointed it at the great white. This wasn't because he wanted to shoot it though, it was merely to act as a deterrent for the shark, so it knows not to attack. Luckily for the diver, the shark got to within 10 meters or so and turned back, which is when he decided to take the risk of getting the bends and ascended quickly, rather than having another run-in with the great white. I can't say I blame him. Overall, this was an almost standoff between the diver and the great white, but if he didn't have his spear gun and stand his ground, there could have been an entirely different outcome.
Right? See, this is why I don't deep sea stuff. Nah, man. You know, shark come and just swallow you, bruh. It's a wrap. You're dead.
Yeah, I don't want a deep sea dive.
The video we can see here is from Live Leak and shows a young diver attempting a standard dive. When he begins his dive, he begins the gradual descent. However, around 3.5 minutes into the video, something goes drastically wrong. He gets caught by a wall down current, essentially dragging him helplessly towards the bottom of the ocean. The other divers with him also get dragged in as well, and the current is so powerful, it's almost impossible for them to fight against it. The most eerie thing about the video is how you can hear the rookie diver screaming in panic.
Did he survive?
I don't think so.
Eventually, they make it out down current, and he attempts to make a rapid ascent towards the surface, which is when a more experienced diver has to come and tell him to go back down before he develops decompression sickness. There were multiple things wrong with the dive from the start, the main things being they were too far apart when at the surface, they didn't perform a group controlled descent, and they also had no dive buddy. I'd say the young diver is very lucky to be alive. I've seen this video been put on YouTube a few times with a misleading title, and there are many people who believe it to be real. So I wanted to add this at the end of the video as a kind of bonus clip before people ask me why it wasn't included on my list. In the video, we can see what looks to be a diving squad descend to the ocean floor and encounter objects such as angle chains and cement shoes, alongside other objects which would indicate a murder has taken place, when suddenly a woman's body floats in front of the camera and the video ends shortly after. Although creepy, this is fake and was conducted by Vice for something called the 307 Project, where 4 directors created short horror films inspired by the release of The Conjuring.
Why did I tell y'all? Okay, that didn't take away from the clip. What are you talking about?
No, not you. I'm talking about why did he tell us? He said jump scare in 3, 2. He was counting down. He should have just let the woman pop out. Would have been like, oh, like, you know what I mean?
You saying why did I tell y'all that it was a woman?
No, I ain't talking about you. Anything about you.
Whatever. But you know, these were creepy things. If I found any of these, I would just be like, what? Like that shark, that would have.
Oh,
he was brave. He was brave for like pointing his gun and like stand his ground.
I mean, you have to. What you gonna do?
I would try to get away.
Oh, then the shark gonna grab your leg and it's a wrap for you.
Because even if he shot him, he could still come at him. Like I don't feel like that would have been enough to like take him down. You know, one shot.
If you shoot it in the eye, you gotta aim that
you
bad
gotta
boy.
have perfect aim.
Blah! Shoot it in the eye. And then you'll be safe.
Anyway, but yeah, this is a pretty interesting video. Let us know what y'all thought about it. Make sure you
like, subscribe.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Peace.